Hello, my name is Carrel ITF, and I come from the United States of America. I train part-time in Orlando, Florida at the USTA Center and also part-time in Nice, France at the Maratougou Tennis Academy. And I'm here in Ghana to, make points, showcase my game, and to just compete and do well. For my expectations coming here, I definitely knew it wasn't going to be easy. I was coming from Spain, a completely different tournament, completely different conditions. So coming to Ghana, I knew it was going to be a struggle, and that my expectations were right. I mean, I came the first few days. It was very tough for me to play. Nothing really against the opponents or anything like that. It was just tough for me to adapt, and I had to battle a lot of negative voices in my head saying that I can't do it. But as the days were going by, I was able to adapt, find a way, because I could trust myself enough to know that I'm good enough to play in any condition, any surface, any balls, and especially coming into the finals, I started to gain a little bit more confidence with my game. I was playing a fellow American named Simon Hayal, a very talented player, can do many stuff with the racket. I knew for sure, I had to bring the intensity, I had to bring the effort. First I had to control the things that I could control, which is my attitude, staying positive, and then just going after my shots as the match went by. And I think maybe the match was a little bit tighter than what the scoreline showed. At the end, I ended up winning 6-3, 6-4, but I was able to put it together in the tight moments, and I'm very happy that I was able to do so. So overall, this was a pretty successful week for me, and I'm looking forward to the next one. After I finish next week here in Ghana, I'm gonna get back to practice in France, start working with my coach again. Just work on the little stuff, the physical, the mental, the tactical, all the stuff that are the critical aspects of tennis. And I think around end of November, I'm gonna head back to America to play the end of the year tournaments such as a J500 in Mexico, and then a J300 and J500 in Florida. So yeah, I definitely have plans of playing the Grand Slams next year. I'm definitely trying to get my ranking up to do so. About a year ago, I was in the top 100, and then I had to sustain an injury, a wrist injury that took me out for a year. So I went back to almost having no points. So here I am trying to pick up where I left off, get those points back, and not just the points. That's not the most important thing, but the level, the confidence to play at the high level. So I do expect next year to be playing at the Grand Slam level and showcasing my game. Yeah, so my dad has been my coach ever since I was born, and I also have two older sisters, Clairvy and Mokia. One is 19, the other is 25. I just turned 17 a few weeks ago, and my dad's been coaching all of us ever since we were babies. He's really nurtured us. He's really perfected our game, and now he coaches whichever one he's with at the time. So yeah, my dad is my coach. I do have my other coach from the academy, but for now my dad is with me here. And my dad was just giving me small little tips during the game, helping me to see the game better, manage my shots better. He told me to just go through the ball, play my game, because I've been practicing for 17 years for moments like this, and I was able to do that. Even in the second set, I started down a break. I was playing behind the score for a little bit, and he told me to just relax, go for my shot, and when the moments really mattered, that's when I was really able to do that.